It seems the Minecraft world is not getting a break, as within 1 year we had Fracturizer, Bleeding Pipe, and now Weird Utils, a new exploit that affects big servers like Hypixel. That's right, the biggest server and one of its biggest game modes, Skyblock, might be affected by this new malware attack, as many mods people downloaded to play over the years might be infected. But again, this goes wider than just Hypixel. If you downloaded any mods for Hypixel Skyblock or from other GitHub repositories, you might be at risk. But how can this happen again? How do we protect ourselves? And why are you in my house? Get out. Well, my friends, let us dive again into the newest thread to Minecraft. This week on Saturday, a user named Tireless Traveler sent a message to Heather from the MMPA, the Minecraft Malware Prevention Alliance, which I talked about briefly in the past, and they began their investigation. After some decrypting, they found a malicious payload and contacted both Modrinth and Curseforge. Funny enough, Mister, who helped me with a lot of videos and has a mod on Curseforge, told me he got scanned days before the report happened. So after contacting Curse directly, they told me this was due to a new policy of scanning everything periodically in order to have a level of safety that they want to reach. In any case, after contacting Pastebin themselves, who hosted the method of making this malware work, the message and link was removed, after which Weird Utils couldn't function anymore, meaning it's disabled right now. Luckily, there was confirmations that both Modrinth and Curseforge were not affected in the end. However, the malware infected mods that were not on Modrinth or Curseforge were in distribution for about 2 years on GitHub clone accounts, so you might still be infected if you downloaded it from a wrong GitHub without your knowledge. And if you think you are, be sure to download this little tool from the MMPA linked in the description. If the tool states that you are infected, the MMPA recommends that if you have found out that you were infected, assume all accounts saved in browsers, along with your Discord account and Minecraft account, compromised, meaning they're gone. Make sure the malware is completely removed from your system. After submitting the jar via the detector tool, change the password for all of these accounts along with any other account that uses a similar password, as this malware could grab your Discord tokens, Chrome passwords, and Minecraft session tokens, and so much more. Now, it does seem like the Hypixel player base is mostly affected by this for now, and if you play on there and downloaded mods from GitHub that were not on Curseforge or Modrinth, check your system. However, it's likely more people are affected, but to be clear, this is only if you have downloaded mods. Vanilla players are totally fine, and you also don't need to play online to be affected. The reason why they specifically mentioned Hypixel is because of a quirk in the code as a result of Minecraft 1.8 supplying its own Java jar, and that version of Java did not support the feature they wanted to use. So once again, Minecraft was unsafe, and no one noticed until the MMPA came out about this, and I do think I owe them an apology. See, during my last video about Bleeding Pipe, I was unrightfully critical of them. While I do stand by the fact that you need to do ethical reporting, they seem to have handled the situation better than I was told and was led to believe, as serialization is bad, had unresolved conflicts with the MMPA, which led them to create a somewhat harsher narrative towards the other party. So my apologies go out to the people within the MMPA who proved themselves worthy of the name by actually stopping a malware, and also pointed me into the Discord and explained to me where I was going wrong. However, to both sides, here's a message. I think it's more important to report and fix something than to beef about how to do it. I don't care who's to blame here, but if I can fall for a narrative, so can everyone else. So I don't need you to beefing. We need you on the walls, protecting us. And we will support you if you do so. So if you made it this far into this video as a viewer, make sure to thank the MMPA and any of the others who keep us safe in the comments. But for now, I was Lunar, you were awesome, and I'll see you in the next time. I'd like to thank the Pebbles on Patreon, and of course a big thank you to my Boulder supporters, Willox, Comet Speed, Rebecca, and Sneasonics, and a massive mountainous thank you to Hans Franz, Farron, Kikiso, and Milhouse for pledging to me with the Mountain tier. If you would like to have full access to all the interviews I do, feel free to pledge to me on Patreon/CygnusMC.